Hello guys, so I finally found the other Nandina that was in my bucket list, which is the Nandina Flirt or Flirt Nandina. And I believe this is the shortest one of them all, the most dwarf version of this plant. And as you can see there, it has really dark leaves, which is really cool. But what's coolest is that any new leaf that will be coming out will be red. And this plant will remain red pretty much throughout the year, which is what I was looking for. And it is really small, which is a big plus in my garden. And I had to special order this plant because it wasn't readily available. So I ordered two more from the Sunset Boulevard Nursery, which is way cheaper than buying it online from other nurseries. So I'm looking forward to that. And I've already planted this one. It went in my front yard, which I can't show you unfortunately. Well, maybe one day I will, but this is what I have so far with my collection of Nandinas. And here's an update on the Leucadendron ebony that I had transplanted. So it's struggling. It looks like it's drying up. And maybe like any plant, I guess they don't like to be transplanted. But I'm still keeping hope alive. And this plant did have new growth on the trunk that was coming out, but now all those dried up. But if you look closely at the top branches, this plant seems to be alive. It doesn't look dry, so I'm really hopeful. I'm thinking that it's just going through a transitional phase. It's still feeling out its new location, and maybe pretty soon it'll be thriving again. So where I had it initially, as I told you earlier, it wasn't already looking that good anyway because it wasn't getting any sun. So we'll see. I'll definitely keep a close eye on this beautiful plant. I love this plant so much that I ended up getting three more. So I planted one of them here and the other one here, and they're just perfect because they are super drought tolerant once they're established. Look how beautiful they are. I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to when these plants really are in full bloom. And here's an update on Mr. Major Wheeler, Lonicera sempervirens. Around late fall of last year, approximately, I think I thought this plant was dying because when I initially bought it online, I was told that it was an evergreen. So that's what I was thinking, that it was dying. But what really made me happy over this weekend was that I threw out the vine. There's all these little sprouts and not nodes, or I don't know what you call them, shoots that are coming out throughout this vine, even though it looks dead, but it's sprouting all throughout. So what I decided to do, like as you can see there, and you see all those little sprouts throughout the vine. It is really just amazing to see. I get so excited. But it still has some leaves, but very sparsely throughout the vine. So what I ended up doing, I decided to help this vine out, so I cleaned it up. I got rid of a lot of the dead leaves that are still hanging on there and some yellowish leaves. They look like they have some spots on them, kind of like moldy or something. So I got rid of all those, and then hopefully that'll give it a little bit of more preparation for all the little sprouts that are showing up all throughout this vine. Look at all those little sprouts. This honeysuckle is alive. It is just so beautiful to look at. This is the wonder of nature, and this is why gardening is so much fun and brings so much pleasure. And this is what this honeysuckle looks like now. It looks so much more bare but clean. So hopefully this will help it to go through a clean transition, and that it'll be very happy to just come to life again and sprout its beautiful leaves. And I can't wait until it finally starts to bloom and see all the hummingbirds around it.